Are we still gonna wait until the 19th of November next month, or probably get access to these features even before that? That's the topic of today. Today, we plan to cover a major piece of news from the next installment, and thank you for tuning in, by the way. I'm Chikmanglo. Every week we bring you the latest at flight simming, so hit that subscribe button for future releases. Now, the next installment is all set to launch during November and is shaping up to be the most groundbreaking flight simulator Microsoft has ever released. With a host of new aircraft, cutting-edge technology, and a promise to deliver a more immersive and realistic world, this upcoming version will bring substantial changes and improvements to the beloved franchise. And to ensure a smooth launch and gather valuable insights from the community, this has been the practice over the years. Listening to the community, and they want to listen again from us. So Microsoft will be conducting a limited tech alpha later this month. According to the team, the main goal of this upcoming tech alpha is to gather detailed data and thoroughly evaluate the new services and features integrated into MSFS 2024. Why is this important? By conducting this technical test, the aim is to ensure that all the core systems, which includes content streaming, multiplayer capabilities, and live traffic updates, function optimally and meet the high standards expected by the community. That's us. This is a critical step in refining and fine-tuning the sim before its public release, allowing developers to identify and address any potential issues early on. Now, the insights gathered from this alpha will also help shape the final iteration of MSFS 2024 that ensures a seamless and an immersive experience all around the world. Now, there are specific systems and features that are being targeted in this test. The scope of available content will be limited, but it's a start. We can't expect every feature to be part of this, and as builds get delivered over time, more and more features will slowly open up. So we can't expect all the aircraft or every mission or challenges in this build. One of the things to note: how do we sign up for this? Let's look at the eligibility and participation details. To participate in the Tech Alpha, your system must meet the minimal technical requirements outlined by Microsoft. Details in the description below. Now, due to limited capacity, not everyone who signs up will be able to join this alpha. The sooner you sign up, the more the chances you have. Now, we're waiting for the exact dates, which hasn't been disclosed yet, but this will happen soon and will be shared closer to the start of the testing phase. Here's what will happen once you're in. What will be tested? If you're selected to join the Tech Alpha, you'll be helping the team evaluate several key services which can play a major role in the sim. Yes. And these are a list of services that can actually make a difference in simming. Let's talk about CDS, Content Delivery Service. Now, this service is responsible for managing the delivery and streaming of in-game content, which includes aircraft, world updates, and additional scenery. It ensures that players receive the latest packages and content updates seamlessly without any issues, without requiring manual downloads or installations. Entitlement Service. This mainly deals with perms and verifies which content players have purchased or have access to. Not really that interesting, but one of the things to note. Token Service Authentication. It manages user authentication and mainly deals with security across the system. Career. This is important. It oversees the career progression system in the sim. It manages mission logs, achievements, career milestones, and player statistics. It mainly gives a structured progression path for players who want to focus on building a career in aviation through missions and challenges. Challenge Series. It gives and manages a rotating list of challenges, which includes landing challenges or timed missions, and even track weekly rotations. Now, this service ensures a continuous flow of new and engaging content, so keep that in mind. User storage, not really important, but it manages cross-platform storage of user-specified data. World, responsible for world map enhancements and environment improvements. This service updates the scenery, which is key to us, terrain, and global features, ensuring that the virtual world closely mirrors the real one and gives a better experience. Multiplayer. It mainly facilitates online interactions between players, allowing us to see and communicate with each other's aircraft in real time. Client Dispatcher. We don't need to pay attention to this, but this handles player connections if you're wondering what it is, and it ensures multiplayer sessions run without disruptions. Live air traffic and live marine traffic. These two are key to us, as live air traffic provides players with an accurate representation of air traffic around the globe, while live marine traffic is where simmers can see ships and other marine vessels moving across real-world data. Weather Web. It retrieves and displays live weather data. Now this includes META and TAF reports. The other things like server coordinator, weather downloader, and weather processor are minimal, but they do make a difference to us. While all that is in play, let's talk about what else is new today to us. 3 other pieces of news today from the top players, of course. Over the last few days, we've been seeing a wave of videos focused on the 737 MAX 8, and this comes from the team of iFly. iFly has revealed the pricing details. Yes, where the aircraft will be available for $70 at launch. Now, one of the things to note is that if you're an owner of the Prepare 3D version, you can upgrade this to the MSFS variant at a discounted price of $42. It's a good amount of savings at 40%. Now, Steve from the Flight 1 team shared the pricing details on the Discord server. And if you're wondering about future compatibility, the iFly team stated that those who purchase the MSFS 2020 version will receive a free upgrade to 2024 if it remains as a unified product. So let's hope that we get this upgrade to the next installment. One of the other pieces of news to share today is from PMDG. Yes, they shared the latest development update and plans on the next installment. Robert Randazzo gave us new insights into the ongoing projects, and here's the best bit of news. The update includes news on the upcoming Boeing 737 MAX, 777, 747 and other projects. First, let's talk about the compatibility of the next installment. Now, PMDG has confirmed that they will bring the current product line. This includes the Douglas DC-6, Boeing 737 and the Boeing 777 to MSFS 2024. Although they do not yet have access to an early version of the new sim, Randazzo anticipates some adjustments will be needed, which makes sense. This is a new sim, and there are changes in and around. Now, one of the features in MSFS 2024 would be the walk-around feature and the career mode. Now, the plan for PMDG is to assess each one case by case based on development costs and feasibility. It's a different feature and a more involved simulator for us. That takes a bit of time and effort to implement this. So let's hope for the best on this. On talks about the Boeing 777, Randazzo shared some more information on the 200LR and the 200ER. Now, the team aims to release these aircraft before the end of the year for both MSFS 2020 and MSFS 2024. Now, talking about the schedule, this could slip depending on the development for MSFS 2024, depending on the requirements. On the Boeing 737 MAX, this project has been temporarily deprioritized as the enterprise division is focused on a high-priority project for a major aircraft manufacturer. Now, Randazzo mentioned that success in this enterprise project could influence future developments, and once the current enterprise commitments are fulfilled, we're going to expect teams to start working on the 737 MAX. Now, with the iFly's version out, this could be an interesting take on what's next for PMDG. Now, talking with the Boeing 747, this has been in development for nearly a year, and PMDG aims to have an initial internal version ready before the release of MSFS 2024. There's been a lot of work on animations, the logic of software, and internal testing going on. And the good news is that the 747 will be the first PMDG aircraft to utilize full 3D scanning and drone technology for its exterior surfaces. What about the future products for PMDG? While not much was revealed, a closer preview of the aircraft altimeter was shared, leaving us speculating about what's next. Now, overall, PMDG remains committed to bringing the high-quality aircraft to the next installment. Now, one of the things to note would be the timeline for some projects, as they may shift due to external commitments and the considerations with a new platform. Our last piece of news would be towards flying iron simulations. With the launch of the highly anticipated Focke-Wulf FW190A8F, this was a key World War II aircraft, and the A8 variant became one of the most widely produced models with over 6,000 units built. Now, this detailed recreation includes custom fuel, hydraulics, and electrical system models, alongside unique visual features like opening engine cowlings. Sold at $30 on the Flying Irons website. This will be added to the marketplace next week, and some of the key features include detailed 3D work that includes 14 historically accurate liveries, realistic soundscapes with 12 unique engine sounds and an advanced propagation model delivered for a true-to-life experience, authentic flight model, complex system simulations, cockpit features, plus a Flying Iron pilot's tablet that helps access aircraft options, realism settings, and autopilot features via the interactive tablet. How many things did we discuss today? Now this list will go on as we're going to expect a lot more from Microsoft Flight Simulator. Thank you for watching and do subscribe to get notified for future releases. Until next time, bye bye for now.